Hey guys, it's Rich.
And X.
And we are
Two Guys Talkin Games.
Episode 38.
Yeah, man. 38? No. It is 38 this time. I know, we had to skip last week, man. Yeah, so it's 38.
Right? It's definitely 38. Okay.
Yeah,
all right,
man.
that's cool.
It's summertime, man. It's hard. It's hard because you got the weekends and the wife is like, oh, we're going here. It's like, oh, no time to record.
Yeah,
so
man. Outside stuff. And we went to the beach yesterday.
Yeah.
But I wasn't sure what was going on today. But so far so good. Just gonna get outside later, man. It's beautiful.
Yeah, man. It's beautiful days. I can't be, It sucks. I started a new game and everything, so it's kind of a surprise. The game. But
well, that's why I want to know what this game is, man. Because
man,
you're teasing me
surprise.
before.
Okay. Guess the console. And guess the game.
Well, I don't think it's going to be the obvious for some reason. I don't think it's going to be Xbox One.
Okay. It's not.
I'm guessing it's not going to be the 360 either.
Nope.
Okay, I'm going to guess it's on the PS3.
It is on my PS3.
Did you get into Manhunt?
Nope.
And is it something I played?
Nope.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yep.
Is it something I've wanted to play, or is it something that is on my backlog but my PS3 broke? No, nope. Really? So I've never played it before, huh?
Never played it before.
Minecraft?
Nope.
No, what? Oh, I'm stumped.
Alright, see. Now, let me explain why I purchased this game.
Okay.
Purchased it from the PlayStation Network for $24.99.
Yeah.
Regular cost is $60. So, at $24.99, that's $35, right?
Yeah.
That I saved.
Yeah.
I turn around then, and I'm holding on to those $35, and I purchased Final Fantasy XIV, the MMO.
Really?
Yeah, for $25. It comes with 1 month free. Plus, now I'm looking at $35 that I saved from a $60 title.
Yep.
And I purchased 2 months. On top of the free month it comes with that I have. So now I have 3 months.
Now you got 3 months
at $60.
Oh, okay.
Really?
I would have never guessed.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna pay, purchase the game full retail at $60 and only work with 1 month free. That shit just wasn't gonna happen.
Okay, so are you like nuts with this game, or are you like going crazy with it, or what?
I haven't put this game down.
Really?
Yeah, I have not. It's all I've played. Adrian's pissed off because he's had time off, and I'm like, don't know what to tell you. It's a really good game. It really is.
He doesn't have a PS3, right?
Huh?
He doesn't have a PS3.
No, he doesn't.
Right, okay, that's not bad.
It's a really good game. It is. It's a really, really good game.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. I'm impressed with the Final Fantasy 14. Last one I played was Final Fantasy 11. Big difference, MMO. I'm speaking of Final Fantasy MMO. Final Fantasy 11 I played. I wasn't that impressed. Didn't really like it that much. I actually played that with Chaotic. Final Fantasy 14, Realm Reborn. I'm impressed with it. It's a really good game.
Really?
Good, yeah.
Okay.
Plays now, really good. I like it.
When did that come out?
Oh gosh, last year.
Oh, it did? Okay.
But I think for the consoles, it came out earlier this year.
All right. Yeah, if you gave me 10 guesses, I would not have guessed.
No.
Final Fantasy. I don't know why. I just I kind of forgot about the series, actually.
Yeah.
I know they're working on a new one, but
it's really good. I was just wondering to see how, give myself an idea of like when Elder Scrolls Online comes out.
Yes.
Gonna see how it is. You know what I mean? Because right now I'm doing a lot of soloing. I'm doing everything by myself. I haven't guilded up. I haven't partied up or anything.
Yeah.
I'm like a level 16 right now. You know what I mean? I've played all together like 8 hours, 9 hours.
So, I mean, do you think the leveling up is a pain to get to the next level? Does it take a long time for you?
Well, every time you level up, it takes more and more for you to level up. You have to do all these side quests, all these different quests, or just go around killing enemies to level up. You know what I mean? Or join fates. You know, which are like time based, where everyone. I mean, you see all the other players walking around doing their own thing. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And then on top of that, you see the enemies walking around. You know, so it's you know.
Can you go back to the same areas and farm?
Yes.
You do? Okay.
Yeah.
So you can do. I mean, that's what basically most people do with the games. But sometimes.
Yeah, you grind.
That's grind. You know, some games you go back to certain areas. I don't know how Final Fantasy works, but the areas don't have the enemies anymore. And
no. Final Fantasy's always been notorious for grinding, man. Ever since even not even MMOs, just like regular Final Fantasies, like 7, 8, 9, 10. 12, well, not really 13, but 12. You just go to areas and grind your levels up. Same enemies.
Well, I'm a little upset that you and Chaotic both aren't. You've abandoned me in Dark Souls.
No, it's not that I abandoned you in Dark Souls.
Oh, that's good.
Really? That it's that dramatic, huh? You ass.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Contain myself. Go ahead.
Listen. It's not that I abandoned you in Dark Souls. It's just that how many times did I play and beat this game?
Yeah.
If I would have kept on playing it, I would have gotten super burnt out and I wouldn't want to play it. So it's games like that you like and it hurts, but you got to put them aside. If not, I ain't gonna pick that shit back up.
Okay, I got a question.
I'm waiting for
when
DLC.
am I gonna get burnt out?
I don't know what to tell you. You have one of those impulsive disorders that all you do is just like
I do. I don't know what it is. I've been working on speed runs. Remember I told you last weekend I did it in 11 hours?
Yeah.
I did a run this week to try to lower that. I got it to like 7.5. The whole game is 7.5. I got my Bone of Order back for my main character.
Oh, there you
so
go.
now I can play my DLC. I got my Faith. I got my Great Lightning Spear I'm using now as a backup. I did, remember you were saying use all my incense?
Mm-hmm.
I had, I think I had 25 Skeptic Spice.
There you go.
In my inventory. I used all that, and now I brought my Faith up to 20, and I'm going to stop at that, just have it as a backup. But I did that. I'm like at a 285 my level, and I finished another playthrough. Now I killed Vendrick again.
Yeah.
I did. That was somewhat easy because he's.
You were hugging his ass and smacking him.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
You were hugging his ass and smacking him, weren't you?
You know what I did is I tried fighting him a little early on. I don't know if you noticed, but I didn't have the Bone of Order for most of this playthrough, and it's New Game +3.
Yeah.
So try playing that game by yourself. I'm talking all bosses.
Yeah.
But you know what? I figured out pretty much almost every moveset, even Frasier. You just hug Frasier to death. Don't go anywhere. Don't go out anywhere far. Hug Frasier, and just don't lock on. And just soon as Frasier starts with one side, you run right to the other side, hit her twice, and hug her side, and don't leave her side, man. She can't get to you. It's just all these little things you pick up, man.
There you go.
And I got my Bone of Order back. I've been waiting for that thing for.
Well, that kind of happens when you disconnect like you're not supposed to.
Dude, I got invaded by 3 guys at once in Belfry, Luna, yesterday. I was trying to do the gargoyles.
Yeah.
3 at once. You know what I did? I unlocked on the first guy. The first guy, I was killing him. He had like 10% health. Of course, then two guys got invaded me. I just unlocked on one guy. I just stood there and let them kill me. I couldn't do anything. I was just stuck. So.
No way, man. I would have swung for the fences. Bump it, swung.
I was just like, whatever, guys. You could gank me all you want. Just I'll team up. I don't care. If it makes you guys feel better. I honestly would have probably just stood to the side and waited, but I don't want to hear. I can't say you have no honor and this and that. It's a game. People, we all play differently.
Yeah.
It's if that's what makes you have fun. It's a game, so I can't get that mad. But I still can't get enough of it. I'm not going to play another game, a new game plus 5 or 4, whatever it is, until the DLC comes out. I'm not touching this character. I'm just going to get summoned and just work on doing this quicker speed run. 7 hours, dude. It's just 7 hours and 30 minutes.
That's not bad. Wow.
No, it's not bad at all. I mean, most guys do it in 2.5, but so I obviously have a ways to go. But that's it. That's all I've been doing, man. That's just trying to manipulate, figure out quicker ways of doing this and doing that. And any boss anyone has a question on, there's basically a weakness to almost every boss. Anyone wants to message on Facebook, I have it. I figured it out. So
I know people should surprised. I haven't seen that many people playing Dark Souls 1 when that shit was given up free on the 360 there.
Yeah, I did see Mike was on it the other day.
Yeah, did he ever find that Jesus ring in it?
Well, you know what I was the good old Jesus ring, man. It makes you walk on water.
Yeah.
You know what the problem is with Dark Souls is the multiplayer portion sucks. Like when we were talking about that compared to the second one.
Yeah, Dark Souls
you can't
1.
Remember you can't just put your sign down and say, okay, my sign's down.
Yeah, that's true.
It just doesn't work that way. It sucks, man.
Yeah.
So that's the problem with that. But anyway, other than that, I was gonna finish Metro last night. Haven't finished that.
No, because you haven't even been on it because you've been on Dark Souls, man. You gotta let it go. Let it go.
2 weeks?
Go. Huh?
2 weeks to DLC?
Just let it go, dude.
Let it go. I can't let it go.
You can't.
Can't, man. I might even work on a couple new speed runs. See if I can get down to 5 or 4 hours.
Dude.
Yeah.
Put it down until the DLC comes out.
Okay, one thing I don't know
Swear
if you
to
did
God,
this when the
have
DLC
separation
comes out.
anxiety, huh?
If you have this or not, but I have every soul to every boss and I haven't spent it. It's in my inventory. I don't know why.
Okay.
I'm just gonna wait and see if that does anything to help me with the DLC. I don't know. I don't even know. I could probably gain 1 million souls right now if I consumed them all.
Yeah.
So yeah, but anyway, we'll see. So other than that, that's about it, man. That's all that's going on, really. I just I did want to ask you. I was thinking the other day. What makes us go to video games when we could be doing other things for entertainment? Like say, I brought up to you before the show. You're sitting at home. Wifey, the kids goes out for the afternoon. You're hanging at home, got some man time. You can watch a movie. You can play a video game.
Yeah.
So why do you go to the video game and not the movie?
Man, it's like for me, that's muscle memory. That's what that is. That is muscle memory, dude. I've been gaming since I was like freaking 7. You know what I mean? I've been gaming since I was 7. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Hardcore. I'm pretty much a legacy gamer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And not a legendary gamer, a legacy gamer, not a niche. A lot of different types of gamers. I'm a legacy gamer. Legacy gamers, someone who has owned pretty much every single system. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Same company, all their systems. For multiple companies, every single Sony, every single Microsoft, every single Nintendo, every single Sega, every single and any company that has come out. You know what I mean? You pretty much have and played and just destroyed their systems. It is what it is. You know what I mean? It's when you've gotten to that point. It's just I'd rather sit down and play the game if I'm home by myself. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. The wife is out with the kids and stuff like that. And I'm like, am I going to watch TV, watch a movie? Not really. Not really, because, I'm sure my wife would want to see it. I'm going to watch the movie without her, and then she's going to be like, oh, why you watch the movie without... You know what I mean? No. That makes no sense.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of rewatching things that I've already watched. I can't... Like, when it comes to movies and shows...
So how many times have you watched Snatch?
Well, certain movies I can watch over and over because they're freaking hilarious. That's Friday, Snatch, Tropic Thunder. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. I did start watching a movie that is one of my favorites. I'm not sure if you saw this. If you didn't, you should, because it really is a good movie on Netflix. Do you know the actor Edward James Olmos?
Yeah.
American Me?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Oh, man, that is a badass movie, man. I freaking love that movie. I haven't seen it in years, man. I started watching it the other day. One of the few times that I was home alone last weekend, home alone, and I didn't go to a video game. I started watching a movie. Then, like, after an hour, I'm like, all right, let me start gaming a little bit.
Start gaming. It's that need, man. It's muscle memory. It's like you're sitting there watching TV and your body's like, why aren't you gaming? You're already sitting down watching TV. Why isn't a controller in your hands? You know what I mean? Like it is what it is. It's muscle memory.
Man, your connection sucks right now.
Oh, it does? You can't hear me? Can you hear me?
A little bit. I can hear you. It's just it's breaking up now. It's a little better.
Oh well, I don't know.
Whatever. Are we in real time? Are we evened up here?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now we're good. Okay, no, because sometimes it gets off because of the internet.
Yeah. No, okay. I haven't had any problems over on my side.
Okay.
It's that Uverse, man. That Uverse you got. I don't know.
Your video. I think it's yours because your video is off with your audio.
Yeah.
Like right now, you're not saying anything in the video.
Now you're
I
know I'm messing with you now.
Oh man, it's no big deal.
I mean, it's happened before that your video is frozen and I still hear you. So
yeah,
I mean, it is what it is.
I was thinking the other day, I'm like, a movie for the most part, unless there's alternate endings, for the most part, a movie, it's going to be the same thing every time.
Yeah.
It's the same 1.5, 2 hour experience.
Yeah.
With a game, like, especially with a game for me, like something like, no, I can't say especially, because I was going to say something like Skyrim, or Dark Souls, where I put so much time into it because you're perfecting your character and you want to get that one last ring or whatever. But then there's good stuff to games like BioShock where it's a 10 to 12 hour masterpiece. But
right.
The thing is, I think it's more like I'm controlling it.
Yeah.
And it's like I control the outcome. Like, your character can die at any time. It's not like with a movie where you're just watching it. There's no interaction.
Right. That's what's awesome about RPGs. You know what I mean? Like games like Skyrim.
Yeah.
Games like oh my god.
Yeah.
Jeez, one of my favorite games of all time in
Oblivion. Fallout.
Fallout. Yeah. Fallout.
Yep.
Number one, and even Mass Effect, you get to choose what to say.
You're right. Especially with the choices.
Yeah. The different choices. You could choose to take or not to take certain missions. You know what I mean? Like you're in Skyrim.
Yep.
Let's say you and I, we start playing Skyrim at the same time, right from the very beginning.
Mm-hmm.
What are the odds that you and I are going the same way?
Right.
Doing the same missions, doing the same dungeon, doing the same exploration. It's ridiculous.
Right.
I could go one way, you could go the other, and you're over here like, oh man, I just found this area with all these huge elephant bones on the ground and this and that, and I'm like, really? I'm over here in this freaking swamp area trying to kill these freaking things.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's
no, you're right, and that's what
same.
I remember. We were playing the first Dragon Age, and I said, "Oh, I'm in this area," and I begin with a D. I can't remember the areas now. And you're like, "Wow, why are you there?" And if we're watching a movie, well, I'm at the point in Snatch where this happens. You're not going to say why because it's the same movie.
Yeah, it's linear. It's going to get there at some point. Yeah.
Right. It's the same. Or when you're talking about, you get Vendrick's armor for. I just realized Vendrick's armor raises your intelligence and faith levels by three levels.
Well, his crown, his crown.
When you wear with the crown, when crown, like, oh, really? That discovery, just little things like that. It's just like, if you watch a movie, you don't get that same type of. You can talk about the movie,
right?
But it's pretty simple. Did you see the part in Friday where? He doesn't have the milk with the cereal. Of course, it's the same scene.
It's the same scene. Everybody knows. Never,
You're right.
Never got two things that match. I mean, come on.
Yeah, put some water on it. It's not gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's use water.
It's the same scene. So it's different with Skyrim, like, you know, the hidden cave. Did you find the cave where you can get this armor, this and that? And it's such a long journey. So for me, there's such an attachment. I get attached to games.
Oh yeah.
Like when I played BioShock, I played the game 5-6 times in a row. You know, Oblivion. Remember the whole story? You know, almost 400 hours into the game, and it's almost like you are the character. You created that character. You spent so much time with this character that when it's over, you're like, oh crap. You know, I'm not gonna play Oblivion anymore.
It was like that with me with Fallout.
Yeah.
With Fallout, dude. Oh my god, I did every single thing in that game and got every single achievement, and it sucked when it was over.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, I want more.
Yeah, it's like,
I think that's how I feel.
It's like it sucks if you're gonna go in and start it all over again. You're like, oh, I can't, because I see that huge daunting task.
I know.
You know, X amount of hours. I can't do that. I know there's people that can, like Chaotic. Yeah. He's a dumbass. He'll fucking sit and...
Can I tell you what he was playing yesterday?
Huh?
When I was playing Dark Souls 2, can I tell you what he was playing?
What was you playing?
Skyrim.
Yeah. I'm telling you.
Skyrim, it says level 70, Skyrim. I'm like, oh wow, he's back in Skyrim. Dang. I mean, it's just like we said.
The guy is he could replay those long, huge freaking games, and he just won't get tired of it. He's like super intro. I can't do that. I can't.
See, I get stressed, and I guess that's why Dark Souls 2 is easy for me, because I know now I can complete it in X amount of hours. I know it so well. Yeah. I don't have to get this item anymore or that. I can just start it, go here, go there. But I wouldn't know how that works.
But see, Skyrim being way bigger than freaking Dark Souls, it's ridiculous.
Way easier.
But Chaotic could get into it because he's silly like that. He's fucking dumbass like that. Like the guy will laugh his ass off and sit in fart in bathtubs and shit. You know what I mean?
Wait, we talking about Tropic Thunder or Adrian?
You know, Chaotic's gonna be pissed, but
he's just that type of gamer. Like,
he is.
I have tried doing that. Like, say, remember Oblivion? I bought it last year or something, and I started replaying it again, and I got about 10 hours in, but then. It is nostalgic as I felt playing it. I loved it. I knew if I wanted to play it the way that I played the first time, the amount of time, and it was different with a game like BioShock, because I'm like, I could take my time from beginning to end and it'll be done in a weekend. But I think Adrian just likes those types of games better.
Well, see, here's the thing
games,
too.
You know?
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I can't sit there and do those type of games for over and over, for the simple fact that I have so many systems. I pick up so many different games.
Yeah.
I can't sit there and play a really long game more than once. Yeah. I just can't.
You're not gonna be able to play everything.
It's too long. It takes too much time, and once a game's time has passed, because every game has a time. It does. If you are a legacy gamer, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Every game has its time. Right now, you played Oblivion back when it came out, back in 06, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was the game's time.
Right.
You go to play that now, you're saying to yourself, no, I can't play this now. Look at all these games that are out right now that I haven't played and I haven't given any time. I'm going to go back to an 8-year-old game and play it now. No, there's no time.
And it's the length, too, because last summer I played Manhunt. And from beginning to end. And you know why? Because I knew, I'm like, this game's going to be done in 10 hours.
Yeah, short games is different. I could
play the crap out of it. Right.
Short games is different.
Get it done in a weekend, you know? But something like an RPG, like you're saying, it's like the amount of time. And as much as we love Fallout, and I own Fallout 3 in New Vegas, just because, I'm thinking, one day I'm going to go back to Fallout 3. I'd like to believe that, and I might go back for an hour or two here and there, but it's not the same. Listen, when Fallout 4 comes out, that's when it's going to be that experience.
That's when it's going to be that experience, because it'll be that game's time. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's that time, because you haven't played it, and now you're giving that time that game love. That's its time. It's not like you're going to go back and play the other games. That's just not going to happen. They're not short. They're long games. You can't.
Yeah. Yep.
You know what I mean? It's just
it is. You know,
unfortunately, it is what it is. You know, I can't game like that. I just can't. I mean, I know Chaotic has played RPGs over and over and over. I can't. Like, I remember way back, a lot of these RPGs for the PS1, they had multiple endings. I would do that to maybe one game, maybe two, or I'll find maybe one or two endings, but I couldn't sit there and find them all. There was just no way. No, my attention span didn't last that long.
Yeah.
You know?
I also think, if you think about it, Adrian and me, especially me, we don't have the systems that you have.
Right.
If you think, you know, and we probably don't buy the same, the broad, like, you're multi-platform, multi-genre. You give almost every genre a chance.
Yeah.
Where me and maybe Adrian, we kind of stick, or I kind of stick to certain types, and I'm sort of limited because, you know, my PSP broke. I don't play handhelds. I just have the 360. I didn't pick up a next gen console yet, so my limitations. You know what I'm saying? If I had like 3 or 4 consoles, I would have to manage my time better with games. I couldn't. I probably wouldn't be playing Dark Souls 2 right now. Yeah. I'd probably be playing, you know, Dead Rising 3 or something, or whatever, Killzone, or, you know. So that too. And then there's the other part where I was thinking, with a game like, you know, when I go back and play a game I haven't played, like one of my favorites, like Max Payne or whatever. In a movie, say in a movie like Friday, we want to see our favorite part. You know, you go right to that. You go right to that scene, or you fast forward right to that scene. You watch the part. It's all. In a game like Splinter Cell or something like that, or Manhunt, the game's 12 hours long, and I really want to play that part that's 8 hours in.
Right.
I can't fast forward to that part. So there's even more. I'm more intrigued because I have to earn that area. I have to get there again in the game. So, and that to me is interesting because I can't get there until I put in that effort. I can't just watch the screen. I have to get past ABC part to get there.
Right. You got to put in the time.
And it goes back to that interaction where if I want to fall asleep while watching TV, I'm watching a movie. You know, but try falling asleep. I could count on one hand how many times I've fallen asleep while playing a video game.
Oh God!
I mean, usually it just doesn't happen. You know. So in any case, too, I like, as much as I say I hate difficult games. For me, I keep going back to the most difficult games. I can say I hate them all I want. Then why do I play the most difficult game? Why is it I always go to the game to the series that is supposed to be the most difficult? It's the competition. It's me saying, "Ha ha, I beat you."
Right.
And as much as a game like Dark Souls has an amazing story that I played the crap out of, you know, I can choose to put it on easy and not die once throughout the whole game, and I feel like a king. Well, my heart starts racing when I play a game like Demon Souls or Dark Souls or another difficult game, you know, Ninja Gaiden or something like that. My heart races because the intimidation never leaves you. You can be leveled up beyond belief, and you know as well as I do, in a difficult game, you can get annihilated in 10 seconds. And then what? Are you kidding me? How did that even happen?
Yeah.
It's different when it's an easy game. There's not that level of competition there. And I guess it's like that with online games too. You can be the best Halo tournament player on planet Earth. Go online right now, and you get completely annihilated. And you're like, how did that happen, man? I'm a professional. You know, it's that intrigue. It's that interaction. It's like anything could happen.
Yeah, anything can happen. You know, the only game that I would have to say that I played that had my adrenaline pumping, that had that risk that you only had one life. And now this is in a multiplayer, was the original Gears of War.
I was just about to say the original Gears, yep.
Man, when you play that multiplayer, you only have one life.
Yeah.
And, you know, if you know, right off in the beginning, 2 of your teammates died, it's just you and another guy versus 4 of the dudes. That sucked.
Yep,
that sucks. I mean? And you're there, you're like, shit, what am I going to do? So you running, trying to grab the boom shot, running, trying to grab some nades, trying to, you know, bring things into your, you know what I mean? It was crazy. It was crazy. But every single time I played that game, my adrenaline was pumping. That was the only game that's a shooter that did that to me. You know what I mean?
I remember you telling me that. And if your character gets killed right away, then you gotta watch the rest of the game.
Exactly. There's no.
And you're yelling, no, don't go there, don't go there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that feeling with the original Gears. I kind of lost it with 2 and 3. 3, there wasn't the same. You know, just because you respawn. I mean, right? You respawn how many? Every 5 seconds, 10 seconds?
Yeah, they've turned it into team deathmatch and all that stuff, and they respawns, and they changed it. So Halo never did that to me because you respawn.
Right.
Just respawn.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Hey, what? By the way, when's the last time you played Halo 4 online?
So I've been playing Final Fantasy, right? And it's pretty badass. When have you?
About 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, yeah, right.
No, but before that, about a year.
You mean to tell me you put Dark Souls 2 aside 2 weeks ago to play Halo? Yeah, right. Whatever.
I did. I put it in. I did the. Oh gosh, I can't remember maps anymore because I don't play enough anymore. But a very, very common map, and I kind of got killed really bad. I had like 4 or 5 kills, and Miranda was watching. I'm like, well, that's what happens, honey, when you don't play in a while.
That's true.
I was off. My hands were off, and I was just out of practice.
Same. I mean, what was it? Last week, me and Chaotic, we were doing Battlefield 4, and we didn't play that in like, gosh, maybe like 2-3 months, and I was off. I was like,
it hasn't been longer than that. It was just 2-3 months. That's not bad.
Yeah, but still,
right?
But still, I moved to other games.
Yeah.
Different control settings, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Yeah.
And, I still have to say, I've been playing this game, Final Fantasy 14, great game, good MMO, you know what I mean? It is what it is. It's an MMO. But goddamn, I fucking hate Sony's controller.
Yeah.
I hate their fucking controller.
You know how I feel about the size of it.
Jeez,
I just think
it's too small, man.
The PS4 is big.
PS3 controller is too fucking small for my hand.
You swallow, you just swallow the whole thing up. I can't.
That sucks.
I know.
That sucks.
I did find when I was playing The Last of Us, every once in a while I'd have to take my hands off the controller and kind of adjust my hands and get in another position because it felt like everything was, for me, it was just too close. And I don't think I have relatively that big of hands, but for me it was just too small. But I do believe the PS4. I think I picked one up in a store or something like that, and it felt much better because it's just bigger. Overall, it's just a bigger controller. So you probably won't have that same issue. But I know exactly what you're talking about. Yep.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. I mean, we played Watch Dogs on the PS4 at PAX East. You know what I mean? So the control was bigger, but it's just playing this game. It's like, oh my god, man, your freaking hands. The controller feels like it's gonna fall out of my hands. That's how small it is.
I for some reason I keep thinking I'm gonna break, like it's gonna crumble because I'm. It's like you can't even see it when I'm playing. I will say this: you should, even if it's one day on the PS4. You should play The Last of Us one of these days because that's a really good game.
Yeah, no, I got to pick that up. But now that I'm giving, I don't know if I'm going to purchase the other 2 months because that's still an option that I have for this game. I'm going to enjoy it for a month now in the summertime lull for me.
Yeah,
I'm going to enjoy Final Fantasy 14, see how far I get. Do this, do that. Just going to see what's up. It's not like I own it. I have it in my. I bought it off the
even
PlayStation
if you put
Network,
it down, you go back and if you put it down for a couple months and you don't, just go back and, pick it up again, So just see how it goes after a month.
Yeah.
Because what else is coming out going forward in this month or
nothing right now? Next one I'm waiting for. Yeah, I got some other ones that I have pre-ordered, oh my God, Far Cry, you know what I mean, and Battlefield Hardline and.
But those are fall, right?
Yeah,
that's not.
That's in the fall. Ain't nothing right now in the summer.
Right.
And then the one that's going to be doing all my multiplayer is going to be Halo.
Yeah.
Because I mean, yeah, okay, they're old maps, yeah, they're old games, but ain't nothing better than fucking putting in the damn game and choosing from over 100 fucking maps.
Yeah, that's
out of
different.
here,
I mean,
man.
It's one thing if they said, and Halo to me is, it's just different. It's at a different, higher standard. I know for you, obviously, but for me, it's just separate from other series. Halo's probably almost numero uno. I mean, I could say even the campaigns, I'd go back.
Oh yeah, Halo's Halo, man. Halo is
but especially, guy, if there was anything to get anyone that was interested in Halo 2 or any Halo game in the past reinterested, it would be for them to say, how about if all games are back online? That would be the missing link, especially Halo 2. What if we brought Halo 2 back online with X amount of maps from the Halo 2 series?
Right.
Right.
Well, no, see, here's the thing. All Halo 2 maps are online.
Right.
It's just 6 that got remastered.
Got redone.
So
that's what I meant. Yeah.
Over 100 maps are available. Dude.
Wow.
You could play freaking Foundation 1 minute, and then you could play a map from Halo 4, then you could play a map from Hang 'em High from Halo 1, and then you could play a map from Halo 3. Come on.
Now, is it I know I read this, but did they say that you can pick?
Yeah, they're gonna have 3. They're gonna have 3, and you do votes like how the previous Halos were. You choose, and everybody votes. The highest vote gets it. It's gonna be Waterworks all for me. That's all she wrote. I really hope they remade Waterworks.
Yeah, you're hoping it's one of the 6. I know. But you know what? In a way, I think I have to say I'd be more interested in just the original maps in HD.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want them to redo Waterworks because when they redid...
No. While you're playing it, you could switch between old and new. So I could be playing it in new, and you could switch and watch it in old.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I would almost like them to say, that's fine, they're redoing 6, but just all the original maps, all original looking, but they're only in HD. No other choice. It's good that you have the choice, you go back and forth, but I most likely would play it in its original form. As long as it's in HD, it'll just look more clear. Yeah. But I'm just happy. Oh gosh, dude! I'm telling you, if I were to get an Xbox One this year, it's only for that. It's only for that game.
I can't wait.
It's the only game I
remember shooting that big stalactite down and it lands right where the Covenant tanks are in Waterworks.
Oh yeah,
up in the ceiling.
Yes.
You shoot that shit down, and boom, and come down and blow them up.
Yep.
Man, whew.
What is that? November 10th?
11th.
November 11th.
It's Tuesday. Veterans Day.
Which is the day that that's right, we talked about that.
Yeah, I can't take that day off.
So if you were to take a day off, it'd be that Friday? Is that weird?
It'll be that Friday. Yeah. It's going to be that Friday. Give myself a 3-day weekend. It's going to be everything Halo.
Friday the 14th.
Yep.
What's Adrian doing
I don't know.
That day? Is he doing the same thing?
I don't know. I don't know. Well, he has that Tuesday off. Even though he's getting paid for it, but, he still has that. So I'm sure he's going to be playing it that day. So, I mean, it is what it is. I have to work. I mean, I'll get on as soon as I get home, but no.
So you didn't plan with him he's taking the 14th off as well?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what he's going to do.
Yeah.
I got to find out. I got to find out because if he is, then, I know Halo 1 and 2 are 2-player co-op for the missions, for the campaigns, and then Halo 3 and 4 are 4-player co-op.
Oh my gosh, dude! I'm just envisioning. Oh my gosh, all 4 games.
I just want to get on and play the multiplayer. That's what I want. I've played the campaigns. It's awesome. I want the fucking multiplayer.
Well, that's just it. I mean, I would be more than happy to go back and play the campaigns again.
Yes, that's right.
Even if you guys want to do 3 and 4 to get 4 of us together and play, but the online is where
it's at, man.
I mean, that's where this is going to shine.
Now, what I'm curious is if they're going to add the 3 maps that were exclusive to Halo PC.
Oh,
the 3 multiplayer maps.
You showed me them too.
Yes.
I remember at your house on your laptop,
Yes.
I believe. Yeah, I wonder if you're right.
I wonder if they're going to add those. I don't know.
I also wonder if one of my favorite maps from Halo 3, it was a 2-on-2 map called Cold Storage, and that was a free multiplayer map download that came out like 6 months after the game.
Which was a remake of a Halo 1 map.
Right. And I can't remember the name of that original map. I remember playing that on System Link.
Yeah.
There's fog on the floor and stuff like that. But I wonder, like, something like that, is that going to be included with? In other words, is every map ever made for the Halo series from 1 through 4 going to be included in this?
That's what they've said. That's
what
they said.
Is there a list online of the maps?
I don't know, but I remember in E3 that's what they said. They said every single map that has ever been done is going to be available. It'll be all be available day one. You don't have to do any unlocks, because you remember Halo 2, when you beat the game, you unlocked Foundation. Remember?
Exactly.
So, but they said no, it's not going to be like that. It's all going to be available day one. So that's pretty cool.
This is not included in the Halo. Here we are over here. It's funny because I was playing Rainbow Six about a month before Halo 2 came out online. And I was chatting with these guys, and they kept saying that, when you finish the game, you get something special from Bungie. And, gee, I wonder what that is. And I says, well, I read what it is. It's a map. It's a multiplayer map called Foundation. And they're laughing. They're like, it's not a map, dude. Where'd you get that from? I go, no, I read it. Dude, that's stupid. You're not gonna. They're all thinking I don't know why they were thinking I was just making it up.
Yeah.
But and then as soon as the game ends, it's
you get like, Foundation.
I wonder. Geez, now I think. Well, here we go, right here. Combat Evolved. Here we go. Battlefield. I'm just going through these. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Halo 2. Searching back.
They posted. Wow. They posted all of them.
Yep.
Oh, read them out.
Okay, here we go. You want me to go through each one?
Yeah. Which ones are out for Halo 1?
Halo Combat Evolved. We have Battle Creek.
Yep.
Blood Gulch. Boarding Action. Chill Out. Chiron TL34.
Chill Out is actually the remake.
The one that we're talking about, of Cold Storage. You're right, because there's a play on words there. Yep, you're right. Damnation. Derelict. Hang 'em High. Longest. Prisoner, which I remember. Rat Race, I remember. Sidewinder, I remember. Which is a huge map. I liked Sidewinder a lot, actually. And Wizard. That was from Halo 2. All these we're going to be very familiar with.
Because mind you, Sidewinder was remade for Halo 3.
Sidewinder was Avalanche.
Yes, was Avalanche.
Avalanche, that's correct. Halo 2, we have Ascension, which we all know that one. Backwash. That was a remake of Blood Gulch, wasn't it?
No, okay. Coagulation.
No, Coagulation, okay. Beaver Creek. Remember Beaver Creek, man? Oh, man. Burial Mounds. Oh, Coagulation. Colossus. Containment. Desolation. Yep. Elongation. Foundation. Gemini. Headlong. Ivory Tower. Lockout. Midship. Man. Relic. Sanctuary. Terminal. Tombstone. Turf, of course. Warlock, man. Waterworks and Zanzibar.
Which is cool, because that means they are adding the remakes because Elongation is a remake of the longest for Halo Combat Evolved.
Oh, okay. Well, and there's 3 of the 6 maps have been confirmed that are remastered. 3 maps listed here. Ascension's been redone. Lockout and Zanzibar. So far out of the 6.
Hey, listen, Assault on Zanzibar, dude.
What's that?
Assault on Zanzibar, or Capture the Flag on Zanzibar, dude. Oh,
that is just priceless.
Awesome.
Halo 3 has the biggest list, it looks like, in Cold Storage. I can see right here that's included, because these are all alphabetized. Assembly, Avalanche, Blackout, Boundless, Citadel, Cold Storage, Construct, Epilogue, Epitaph, Foundry, Ghost Town, Guardian, Heretic, High Ground, which is one of my favorites. Isolation. Oh, I don't like Isolation.
You like Isolation?
Do you remember that one?
Yeah.
We used to call it Crapulation.
Crapulation!
It was like all the green foresty things and the rocks and the flood is in the.
No, that was from Halo 2.
Anyway.
That was a Halo 2 map.
Was it Isolation with the? I forget.
No,
I remember
that was a Halo 2 map. Remember that you would see not 343 Guilty Spark, but you would see one of the little flying guys.
Yeah, but if you go underneath in the tunnels in Isolation, there's that he's called Crapulation.
Crapulation.
Yeah, but Last Resort, which is a remake of Zanzibar, Longshore, Onslaught, Orbital, Pit Stop, Rat's Nest, Sandbox, Sandtrap, Snowbound, which I love. Snowbound. Standoff, The Pit, and Valhalla. What's the one? I believe I'm thinking of Relic from Halo 2, the big beach.
Relic. Yes, with the big thing on top that you would just grab the flag and toss it. Yep. It was Relic. Yep.
And there it is, Relic, Halo 2. Oh my
yeah.
gosh, dude. Halo 4, I don't think I'm going to read because it's not even, they're all, we know them all. It's just, 2 years ago, a year ago. But, man, I think Halo 2 is the one that I was really, Halo 2 and Halo 3.
Oh, yeah.
Cold Storage. So it looks like, now, X, do you know the names of the original Halo maps? Oh, wait, hold on,
Yeah.
update. We've since learned that the PC maps will not be included.
Oh, there it is.
So we removed them. Still, the list is massive. So the 3 PC maps are included.
Okay,
And I wonder why.
I don't know.
That's interesting.
So, count them out. Do they have them all listed with in numbers? Like numbers?
Here's a list of all 106
106 maps, dude.
included in the box. But it does say after that, it says update. We since learned the PC maps won't be included. So worst case scenario is it's 103.
It's 103. It's still 100 fucking maps.
Oh
that
my
means,
gosh.
That means you know how right now we're playing games like Battlefield. I was playing Battlefield with Chaotic. There's you get to choose from the different DLCs, but you then are only able to play the maps on those DLCs. It's not like they're all together in one big thing, so you have to go in and switch out every time. No, Halo, you click A on multiplayer, it's 103 maps.
So you can get any one of. You know what's really cool about that? The fact that any one of those 103 maps, we're gonna know.
Yeah, pretty much.
That is really. We're gonna be like, oh my gosh, remember this map? Remember this map? Remember this map? We're gonna be saying that for like the first
3 months. 3 fucking months. The first 3 months is gonna be straight up that, because what are the odds that we're gonna be able to play every single one?
I know
what I mean? Because you're gonna have repeats. People are gonna keep on. I know I'm gonna keep voting for Waterworks. I don't give a fuck how many times I play it. It's all gonna be Waterworks.
Yeah, the big maps, the big Halo 2 multiplayer maps are the ones that I would be voted on. It'd definitely be in that in this order: Waterworks, Burial Mounds, Colossus.
Oh yeah.
Those are the 3 top. Man,
straight up Slayer. You're gonna be doing some assault, capture the flag. I mean,
man. I used to do what Queen did. I'd stay in the base there at Blood Gulch and just.
I really hope she's able to get an Xbox One by then.
Her and me both.
Because it's gonna be on and popping, man. It's gonna be on and popping.
That would be that would be a lot of fun, man. Her, you, Chaotic, me, and then whoever else just getting on multiplayer and just man.
I'm gonna see. I gotta talk to Brolic. I gotta talk to Machine Gun.
Yeah.
Get them on.
Do they both have Xbox Ones?
And they both have Xbox Ones.
Okay. Wow. Man, good times. I think, now that we're done with the Halo rant.
Halo!
Couldn't help it, man. Yeah, I think that's about all I got this week. You got anything else you want to share with us?
No. That's about it.
Cliffy B's new game. You said it.
Yeah, that's right. Cliffy B is but they said they're gonna announce it on the 8th. Well, supposedly, but then again, the links were removed because he's started up a new company there and stuff like that. But it's gonna be interesting because he's gone on to say that he's doing digital games. He's not going to be doing disc games. Which that could be taken a whole lot of different ways. Number one, it could be taken as he's going to be doing tablet and mobile games. You know what I mean? Or he's going to be doing arcade games. Or, which this one I think would be really cool, which would be really innovative and hopefully launching into a digital era, which would be games that you would only be able to purchase on the PlayStation Network and the marketplace for Microsoft. Yeah. You can't go to the store and buy it. You're going to need the internet so you could download these games. You know what I mean? So if you ain't got no internet, oh well. You know what I mean? But then again, he's primarily going for multiplayer games. So
yeah, and I think most people at this point, hopefully that are gamers, have internet. So yeah. But I think anything he puts out will be pretty successful. He's made quite a name for himself.
I hope so. You know, and I was reading, you know, of course Microsoft is saying, even though they own Gears of War franchise, which is very smart of them, they're not rushing a game.
Yes.
I'm thinking my prediction is 2016. And here's why. Halo 5 is coming out next year.
Yes.
And they would fucking be a dumbass to come out with Gears and Halo at the same year.
In the same year. They won't. They're too big. They're too big of games. You're right. The titles are just massive. I mean, Gears is almost as big as Halo.
Yeah.
Really, with sales and stuff like that. So you're right. They have two huge name titles that they own. Taking advantage of that would be really lucrative for Microsoft. So I could see Halo 5 being out next fall, 2014, and then the next Gears game,
2015.
Fall of 2000. Yeah, absolutely.
2015, and then the following being 2016, which would be Gears. It'd be really dumb for them to come out with a game next year. They haven't even announced anything. I'm guessing next year's E3, 2015's E3.
Yeah,
they're gonna announce, you know, some stuff.
I could see like a trailer.
The trailer 2016, more in depth, and it comes out fall 2016.
And then it comes out that fall. Yeah, I could see that. That's probably pretty much what's going to happen. I could, you can almost guarantee it with how they've done things. They're smarter than that. They're not going to have two of those games come out in the same year.
So it's going to be back to how it was back in 06.
Yeah.
Remember 06? Gears
came out what, 06?
Halo.
And Halo,
and then
Gears
it kept switching back and forth like that.
Going back and forth, and they saw how good that was. I mean,
every year, every fall, it was a big title. So
yeah, I mean, remember we talked about how I looked on VG charts, and the week before Gears 3 came out was the same week before Call of Duty came out, and there were more pre-orders. Gears had over 2 million pre-orders, and Call of Duty had 1,700,000. I mean, Gears 3 literally had more pre-orders than Call of Duty, and that is that is huge.
To topple them, of course.
Yeah, that's the king, man. They had the king knocked down. That's hard to beat the king, man. So, in any case, we'll see what happens with that. That's about it. That's about it for this week. Episode 38, and we hopefully summer's here, but hopefully we'll try to do the weekly thing.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna try, but it's kind of hard, you know. You got to do the family thing. You got to do with the wife and the kids. Oh, we want to go here. We want to go here.
It's true.
Time you got is the weekends, you know. So I mean, it's gonna be tough, but we're gonna try. If not,
we'll do what we can.
It is what it is. We're still here.
Yeah,
we're still doing them.
Yeah, we're still definitely here. We're still doing them. Just see if we can because we have actually never recorded during summer because we weren't doing a show next summer last summer.
We started in the fall.
We started
in the fall. It was like, all right, you're staying home all, in the weekends. It's starting to get cold, and I was like, summertime now, so.
Yeah, I know. Oh, especially my girls love the beach, man. Jeez, gosh. But all right, man. So that's it for episode 38. We are two guys talking games, and we will see you guys next time.
Peace.